What's up? How's everyone doing? What's up, haircutless gang, quarantine hair gang? How are we doing? I'm having like a hair life, a mid-hair crisis. I don't know what to do. I'm trying different cat. Had the bandana on. I had the bandana off. I don't look good. So just let's not. I could have not mentioned it. Probably no one would have mentioned it. But now I've mentioned it. So we're going to be talking about it. I'm back. Where am I back from? Nowhere. I've been sat here in this spot for 2 months. We're doing some more music today. Pierce the Veil. Now, if you've been around for a hot minute, you may remember I covered Pierce the Veil. We did King for a Day. October 2018, I'm going to say it was the 10th of October 2018. It was like a year and a half ago, quite a while ago. The channel was in its infancy, well, the channel's been around for, this channel I made a few years ago, it used to be something else, but the reactions were in their infancy, and I know because I rewatched the video recently, and it wasn't very good. Are my videos any better now? Not really. Debatable. Depends who you ask. But I did it, and for some reason, I was going to do more. I did enjoy it, and was going to do more. For some reason, it just never really happened. I don't really know why. I was going to do more Pierce the Veil. I was going to do more. I was going to discover that subgenre of new metal. I described it as emo because that's what I googled, and it told me that was a thing. But some people didn't like that in the comments, and then some other people said that no, actually that's fine. I'm seeing alternative rock, I'm seeing pop punk, post hardcore. To be honest, I don't know, but that's why I'm here to try and further explore this journey. I'm not going to figure that out by listening to one song. We did King for a Day. I enjoyed it. There are other bands some people mentioned, but I figured, we'll ease myself into the subgenre by just sticking with the one band for now, and then we'll take it from there. We have Pierce the Veil, once again, Caraphernelia, like paraphernalia, but with cars. I don't know what the song's about, we'll see. But I'm excited to listen to it, because I did like I said, I rewatched the other video recently, and I still like the song King for a Day, so we'll see what they've got. Let's go, let's kick it. A bit of pace straight away. That was a clean pace, okay. Okay, we've got to pause. I know people hate it. We've got to pause somewhere. The copyright. It's kind of. This was a thing, and sometimes it's harder to pause it. But I'm pretty invested in it. I feel it's quite an emotionally charged song. It feels it's a breakup song. We always love a good breakup song. /S. I don't have. We don't need to dwell on. We don't personally. We don't need to dwell. It's a breakup song. I really like when he's in the booth and he's kind of like yelling out. I really like the idea of he's having like a really like, a heart-filled, emotionally led argument over the phone, but he's singing it still. I like that. I'll scroll through the lyrics at the end. I like. Deleting is Vic, right? I remember his name. Vic Fuentes? I'm not very good at pronouncing names, to be honest with you. So if I said that wrong, I apologize. Well, Vic, I like his voice. It's I don't even know, like I just like his voice. I think we can say that. That's simple enough. Okay, we'll come back to it. I just, I've got to pause. I've got to say stuff. Okay, he can play. I can hear he can play. I'm kind of breaking down the layers in my head. That's why my face is like, I'm processing. Careful. Don't lower that camera. Don't lower that camera. Okay, we're quiet. We're running it out. I like what they do vocally. I feel like they do a good job with like, I feel like, and I heard in King for a Day, Kellen definitely had some pipes on him in terms of his screaming, but I feel like they have so Jeremy McKinnon was the other vocalist. I feel like they have multiple different talents, different strengths vocally. I think they did a good job in that track, and obviously, it's my first song of theirs I've heard. Obviously, we did King for a Day, but that had Kellen Quinn in it. But this is the first like individual song of theirs I've heard, or I don't know how you say it, not a collab. So I don't know if this is a thing they do regularly, but I kind of get the idea that maybe it is, maybe it's not, maybe I'm wrong. But I like that they have the two vocalists that seem to have two different like strengths or different ways to use the voice, and they play to that. They do that quite well. I think that there's a cool way to, conventionally you have your singer and he sings, and then you have the rest of the band might have some like backing vocals, and they might do some harmonies. It kind of depends. It kind of depends on the band, I guess. But I feel like in the sense here, they've got the two guys that both can do their own thing vocally. That they're kind of playing off each other a little bit, and they're kind of focusing on each other's strengths and using that to kind of come together in a song. I just thought that was quite good. The way they did that, and as I said already, I like Vic's voice. I think he's quite a good singer. And then when Jeremy came in. His bit, I think they bounced off each other quite well, and they contrast each other quite well as well, because obviously Jeremy's singing there was very throaty and deep, and the angry part of the story, but Vic's voice is quite a little bit higher pitch, a little bit I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not very good with note terminology, to be honest, but yeah, I think they contrast each other quite well. Which I think is interesting in a story like this, because as I said, Jeremy was especially when he was on the phone, he was yelling on the phone in this argument, so you're getting that sort of that emotionally led part of this breakup, of this fight in his voice. But then, even though then when Vic's singing, and even though at times he was singing the same lyrics as Jeremy was, I've got the lyrics pulled up. The contrast there was almost kind of like, hey, but don't forget that there is still this emotional side of it. It's not just the anger or whatever. So I feel like I don't know, the voices complemented the story quite well as well. There, I think. Yeah, no, it was a song. It was definitely a good taster, enough to kind of enough to whet the appetite, enough to dip the tea bag in and get it, and then pull it, get it a little bit wet, pull it out. Okay, maybe we let it brew a little bit. We let it brew a little bit. So I'm definitely, that's enough to make. I'm like, okay, let's see. I'd like to know what else. What's it got going on? What else it got? 2011. Yeah. It was a good song. I enjoyed that one. I think, was it single? I'm getting confused the day. Was it released as a single in 2010? It looks like, and then the album came out in 2011. Or am I insane? Or it did come out on a compilation in 2010. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I was gonna say the video came out in 2010. Maybe I'm insane. I liked it as a good taster, and I guess on that note, it would be good to just ask. Let me know what to do next. Leave some suggestions for the Pierce the Veil stuff. But yeah, I'm a dumbass. It says at the top of Genius featuring Jeremy McKinnon. So I'm definitely now gonna have 100 comments saying that he's not in the band and he's a feature. Because yeah, okay. So that kind of basically changes everything I just said, doesn't it? You know, it's a first time reaction. That was my first. It is what it is. But in that case, let me just echo all that, but instead say, hey, they did a really good job with the feature, and I'd be really interested. I've accidentally done another song that has a feature on it. How has that happened? Maybe in that case, suggest some stuff that is just Pierce the Veil. Their members would be good, because I didn't even realise. I had no idea until the other vocalist came in, and I'm like, oh, who's the other vocalist? Oh, it's Jeremy McKinnon. Good. Didn't realise that was a feature. Is anything about that? And you right away wanted to ask my friend. He's from a day to remember. Apologies, I didn't know. I didn't know. We live and we learn. I'll have comments about it by now. But that's fine. Thank you for watching. Okay, we'll wrap it up here. In that case, yeah, as far as like a beginner, a stepping stone, a gateway into Pierce the Veil, let me know what else I should check out by them, features or otherwise. But yeah, if you've got anything there's a kind of a good example of what is Pierce the Veil that's kind of just them, because I feel like now that I know that there's a feature, if I knew that there was a feature beforehand, I could have been kind of privy to the way I approached King for a Day, which admittedly I didn't approach it very well. But the way I approached that, I might have approached it in a similar way, as opposed to approaching it as if it was its own thing. And now that I'm like, oh, I didn't realise it was a feature, I feel like I approached it the wrong way, because I was talking about it as if he was part of the band. My apologies. Thank you for watching though. Let me know what you do next. And yeah, I guess we'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed, and I guess I'm sorry I left it so long. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.